Good morning, happy Monday, welcome to a new week. It's a lovely sunny start to the week, which is always nice. We have been so lucky with the weather the last couple of months, haven't we? I assume it's been pretty similar elsewhere in the country, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We took the opportunity of the easing of the regulations somewhat to take a drive to the beach in Teignmouth early on Saturday morning and had a walk along there, and it was just lovely. I popped a picture on my Instagram stories. I think it was just so nice to see the sea and walk along the sea, walk somewhere different, and you know, it really was nice. It lifted our spirits. There was a few people around. I'm glad we went early when we did, because I think it might have been a bit busier later. Certainly, looking at the roads from sitting on our balcony down in town, it seems busier everywhere now, although not so much now. It's about 8:35. I've just dropped off at the parcel shop. I'm just dropping down to the delivery office. I've got 4 parcels to drop at the delivery office and then home. But yeah, it does seem busier generally everywhere. Other than our walk at the weekend, it was a nice weekend actually. We very chilled. Ashley did some more work on the outside of my office. Managed to crack the window, unfortunately, when putting it back in. So we need to get a new glass, at least, possibly a new whole window, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because we wanted a window that opened, or I wanted a window that opened, and we ended up with a window that didn't open, because it gets so hot in my office in the afternoons. It would be nice to be able to replace it with a window with openers. I think that would be more sensible all round. So it was maybe a blessing in disguise in a way. But yeah, he cracked on with that, and it was just a chill weekend. Will was studying for his exam. He's got another exam this morning, 24-hour exam. They give him 24 hours for the exam, so he's intending to crack on with that. And yeah, plans for the week are a big fat zero. Work, videos, video planning, not an awful lot. Difficult to plan anything, isn't it, in these strange, uncertain times? I thought I'd give you an update on my habit tracker from last week and show you how I got on. So the 2 tea and coffee only, I nailed that one. I did it 6 days, and I think I told you last week the only one that I didn't do was Wednesday, and that was because Ashley bought me a cup of coffee without asking me if I wanted one. I drank half of it so as not to waste it. Walking, I went out for a walk 5 days out of 7, and I have to say that was great. I really enjoyed it. I've had to force myself a couple of times, but I'm glad I did that, so I really want to keep up with that. No alcohol. Now, I did that 4 nights out of 7. As far as that's concerned, that is the best I've done since the start of being at home. So in 2 months, I've only managed 2 days before, 2 days alcohol free in a week. So to do 4 was much better. I really want to keep that down to, I'm not going to not drink, but I want to keep that down to a maximum of 3 nights a week. I feel like Fridays and Saturdays, and then maybe 1 night in the week as well. That would be fine. I'd be happy with that. I'm not drinking loads. I'm not like binge drinking on those nights. I'm just having maybe 1 or 2 gin and tonics and 1 glass of wine, which probably is a lot, but you know, I don't feel like it's loads. Right, moving on down. No bad snacks. That wasn't brilliant. I only managed to do 3 nights without any form of crisps or savoury snack. I definitely cut down on the nights that I did have some. I didn't eat loads and loads. It was just a little bit, but yeah, I need to work on that more. I feel it's not a good one, that. Happy Instagram picture. I managed to do that every single day apart from Friday. I've really enjoyed posting on Instagram, actually. I'm going to try and keep that up a bit. Maybe not every single day, but more than I have been. I think with dropping down the amount of daily vlogging I'm doing, I will be able to post on Instagram a little bit more. I'll have a bit more time for that. And then finally, absolutely nailed that last one, which was drinking more water. I've actually found that really quite easy to do. It's just thinking about it. Cutting down the tea and coffee makes me drink more water anyway, which is good. And just thinking about it every day and knowing I've got to tick that box off has really helped me with that. So that's good. So out of a total of 42 squares, I ticked 31. I think I said at the beginning I was aiming for 30. So happy with that. Well, good evening. Actually, it's barely evening. It's not evening. It's 25 to 5. Feels later. It's been a bit of an achievey day, as Carla would say. I've got loads done. It's been a very desk-bound day. But I have got a lot of stuff done, which was good. Got some eBay listing. I've did all my emails. I actually emptied my inbox this morning. So that was good. Yay me. Yeah, I'm pleased about that. Did eBay, I've done various other bits and pieces, admin-y stuff, and listed a few bits of my own on my personal account as well. And now I'm looking at this giant, hideous mess on this table. As usual, everything gets dumped here, and I'm going to tidy it up, I think. Also, exciting, I've just ordered a new vacuum cleaner. Thank you so much to everybody who sent me loads and loads of recommendations for vacuum cleaners. By far the one that was mentioned the most was the Shark Lift Away, and I've just spent an hour or so doing some research on all the different ones you mentioned, and I've decided to go with the Shark Lift Away, and I've just ordered it directly from Shark because they had a 5-year guarantee, which is to say John Lewis do a 5-year guarantee as well, but the model that I wanted was out of stock on John Lewis, so I've ordered it from Shark for the 5-year guarantee. And I think they said 1-day delivery, so it might come tomorrow or Wednesday, which is very exciting. So yeah, thanks to all the people who recommended that and all the other recommendations as well. I did look into them all. But yeah, I'm quite excited for that to arrive. Also, you gave me lots of recommendations for pressed powders, which I'm going to look at tomorrow, because I think I'm going to do a Boots order tomorrow. So, I think I've finished work for the day, which is nice. I'm now going to tidy up this hideous mess on this table. Ashley is pottering around outside my office, doing some bits out there. He's been at his desk most of the day. Excuse me. Will is finishing off his exam. He says he'll be done before dinner, so that's good. I think it's chicken and teriyaki chicken with fried rice for dinner. Ashley's cooking tonight. Haven't had a Tesco order for ages, so we've just been doing little top-up shops when we need a few bits, a couple of times a week. And look, we've got a Tesco order coming on Thursday, so I'm really looking forward to that, to order all the bits and pieces. I feel like we're running low of stock. I feel uninspired when it comes to opening the fridge and finding something for lunch and stuff. I've been eating a lot of bread because that's what we've got, but which is never ideal. Anyway, I will stop waffling and get on with tidying up this mess. Good morning, it's Tuesday. It's about 6:45, I think. What better way to start a Tuesday than a lovely cup of tea in my cat mug and an episode of Normal People on the iPlayer. Good morning, it's Tuesday. How are we all? My eyeshadow actually looks better in the camera than it did in the mirror. I used a little Makeup Revolution palette this morning, which is only 5 colours, and it's really, really disappointing. It's one of those palettes that the shadows don't blend well, and you have to work really hard to get some colour from them, and just not an enjoyable palette to use. I think it's going to be on the pass it on list, that one, because it's not for me. Anyway, it's Tuesday. I am going out even. No, not out. I'm going to Poundland to pick up some toothpaste, dental floss, deodorant, that kind of stuff. I'm then going to Boots. Mostly going to Boots for hair products. I've got I'm down to the last little bit of the gel stuff that I use on my hair, and it's gone very brassy. I feel like I need to put a purple one of those hair shop things on it. The shampoo doesn't work for me particularly well. I've got the cheap purple shampoo at the moment and it's not brilliant on me. My hair doesn't look too brassy at the moment because I've just washed it, and when it's fluffy it tends to look better. And I also really need to see if they've got the normal colour that I use on my hair. Last time I picked up a not quite so ashy blonde one, and I find that in the summer I need a more ashy blonde one to stop it going yellowy. So yeah, boots for hair products, and then I am going to the petrol station at Marks and Spencer's, A, to get petrol, not the petrol station that has a small Marks and Spencer by it, A, to get petrol, and B, to pick up a couple of bits from there. We're completely out of vegetables. We have got shopping coming on Thursday, but I need to get a couple of bits just to tide us over until then, so I thought I would go there. Anyway, it's like the first time that I've actually been out and not been going to either only pick up food or for a walk or to drop off parcels, so it feels quite exciting actually. I'm sure it won't be, but it feels it. It's amazing what can feel exciting after so many weeks of confinement, isn't it? When I got up, it's about 12:10. When I got up this morning, it was cloudy, and I thought, I'm going to have an afternoon of watching normal people. But unfortunately, I've just noticed some laundry that's fallen on the floor that I forgot to pick up yesterday. But the sun's out now, and I always think it's a bit wasteful to watch TV when the sun's out. But in the meantime, while I ponder that dilemma, I've got changed, by the way. It is still Tuesday, but I've got changed because I was too hot in what I was wearing. And I need to have a series of 5-minute timers and do some speedy tidying. Everything feels all a bit out of control. I need to do some housework, but everything's too untidy to even contemplate housework until I've tidied a bit. So I'm going to do 5 minutes in the bedroom, 5 minutes in the kitchen, 5 minutes in the lounge, 5 minutes in the office, and that should get everything a bit more under control. Go, go, go. Look what I've got for lunch. Marks and Spencer, avocado, feta and grain salad. Doesn't that look delicious? I can't wait to eat it. It's about 7 o'clock and I am drinking a orange blossom and peach gin, which is lovely. Got it from Aldi last week and I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's absolutely very nice indeed. It's been a busy day. I've done quite a lot of housework this afternoon. Cleaned all the hard floors, given the office a good clean. Various other bits and pieces. Don't know really where the day's gone, but seem to have spent it being quite busy. Actually worked all day. He's not enjoying lockdown anymore because he's having to work. Then I had some new stock arrive that I bought from a couple of other resellers, which I'm quite pleased with, 2 lots. And yeah, it's been a good day. I've done family Zoom, and I'm now sitting here with my gin and tonic, about to crack on with Rachel's Holiday. Really enjoying this reread. Good afternoon. Bet my chins look lovely in that, I can't quite see. Perhaps I'll angle like that. I am lying on an air mattress in the garden and it's absolutely lovely. It's Wednesday. This is my view up the garden into that's the house up there. That's my eBay stock room actually. And I'm just looking at the lovely trees and the blue sky. What could be nicer? And I haven't actually done this since this whole thing started this year. I don't often lie in this part of the garden. We tend to use the balcony because that's the most convenient part of the garden to use. But it is nice to actually be out here on the grass. I'm actually testing the airbed, it's a camping airbed, to see if it's got a hole in it, because we've got 3 and one of them has definitely got a hole in it and we don't know which one. So I'm not lying here for enjoyment, I'm testing the airbed. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. But I've had quite a busy morning. I did some eBay stuff and I filmed a video, my book club video, and I don't know, the hours just slip away, don't they? How's Ashley? What are you doing today, Ashley?
I'm going to look at mending the hose.
All the excitement in his life. He's been quite busy with work, although he's been doing it from home. We went and dropped another key to somebody this morning who's moving house, and yeah, busy. My first bouquet of flowers from Marks and Spencer's has just arrived. That's just there to cover up my address. It's come in a box, all nicely wrapped. I thought I'd just show you. Just about to unwrap it and see what they're like. So you get a little card, just says message for you. It says, say hello to M&S flower subscriptions, which is nice. Hope you enjoy your flower subscription. And that tells you how to look after them. And they've got wrapped in brown paper. We're not just tired, we're just thirsty. We're not tired, we're just thirsty. Fab. And here are my beautiful flowers. Now I have put a penny in the bottom of the vase for the tulips so they don't droop. And I have to say they were looking really thirsty. It's been a very warm day today and they don't deliver them in water. And it's the end of the day, it's nearly 4 o'clock, so they've probably been in a hot van all day. Sorry, my battery died as I was talking to you. Yeah, I'm thinking they will perk up as soon as they've had a nice drink and sat in the shade for a little while. Got these sort of daisy type things, I don't know what they are, some beautiful blue and yellow irises which are lovely at this time of year, some white tulips and then some greenery as well. These nice little bits here, I think they're really pretty. I'm very pleased with those, and I really liked as well that the packaging was all biodegradable, a cardboard box and brown paper wrapping. The only thing that was plastic was the little sachet of flower food that came with them. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with those. That was £20 for a delivery and I've got one every fortnight, so I will show you what else arrives as they arrive. It's made me smile having those on my desk. I'll put a link in the description box below through to the flower subscriptions as well in case anybody's interested. So yeah, right, I've had a very nice couple of hours outside, quite hot actually, and now it's time to do some parcel packing, so that's fun. Good morning, it's Thursday. It's another beautiful sunny morning, although the forecast didn't say whether it was, said it was not going to be this nice. So I'm enjoying it. Also, Ashley has gone to work this morning. He's only got 2 staff back from furlough at the moment, and one of them has a day off today. It's difficult to know whether to take people off furlough. It's difficult to judge the market and how busy it's going to be and stuff. So it's a little bit of a sort of suck it and see situation. So Ashley's in the office today, and I have to say, I can't say that I'm sorry. Don't tell him I said that, for goodness sake. But we've been grating on each other a little bit this week, and we had words this morning, so I think a little break from each other is just what we need. I'm working this morning and hoping that it's going to stay nice so I can get out in the garden this afternoon again, because I really enjoyed that yesterday. I want to finish that book I'm reading at the moment. Just thought I'd quickly show you my flowers. Look how much better they're doing. I put the penny in the bottom, and the tulips have perked up again overnight and they're all looking much fresher, so I'm really pleased about that. I was slightly concerned that they were so droopy when they arrived, but they're brilliant. I'm really pleased with how they've perked up, so yeah, enjoying having those. My new shark arrived yesterday. I should probably show you that, shouldn't I? Haven't had much of a chance to have much of a go with it yet, but the cinema really needs a really good hoover. We've got quite a deep, sorry, it's the dodgy floor. We've got quite a deep carpet in the cinema room, so that will be a really good test for it, but I'm very pleased with it so far. It's heavier than I thought it would be, but it's very manoeuvrable, and it picked up all of that dust just with a tiny bit of this floor. So, and it wasn't like I hadn't hoovered this floor for ages. I'd done it the day before, or 2 days before. So yeah, pleased with my shark so far. It makes me keep wanting to sing the Baby Shark song though. Baby shark do 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 do, mummy shark do 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 do. Going round and round my head. Anyway, getting on with some eBay listings this morning. I can't believe it's already Thursday, you know. There week is just slipping by, and the weeks are just slipping by, aren't they? It's nearly June. Really is absolutely glorious today. It's like summer is here. It said it was going to be cloudy this afternoon, but I think I've said this to you already, haven't I? Anyway, I've had a super busy, super productive morning. I've cleared out all the boxes in the cinema room. We stack up all the cardboard boxes that stuff gets delivered in. Of course, I keep a lot for wrapping stuff that I sell, but we've had loads and loads of deliveries for garden stuff recently, and various other bits and pieces. Ashley's had stuff for the office delivered here for when they reopen. So we had a lot of boxes, and Ashley is a hoarder, and I said the other day we must sort those out and get rid of the ones that are no good. He said, oh no, they'll all be useful for packing stuff, which wasn't entirely true. So I waited till he went to work, and I've sorted through them. I've got rid of loads, and I've just had William has just cut them all up so they're flat for me, and I'm going to drop they're all in the back of my car down there now, and I'm going to drop them down to the cardboard bank. I was going to do that today, but I think it's too nice, so Ashley won't be able to see them because they're all stacked up in the back of my car, so the evidence is hidden. He will never know. I'll just tell him that I've tidied them so they're taking up less space, that I've got rid of loads. I've also hoovered the and what the eye doesn't say, the heart doesn't grieve after, does it? So that's good. Oh, the postman's here. The postman brought me 2 parcels, eBay mailing bags and a dress that I bought on eBay to resell. So nothing very exciting. I've got a few bits on order actually. I was hoping it might be one of my orders turning up, but apparently not. Anyway, I am going to go and spend a couple of hours lying in the sunshine. Hopefully finish my book, relax a bit, might read a magazine as well. But yeah, so generally a couple of lazy hours. Then I've got to I've got a couple of bits back in the office to do a bit later on, and then I'm cooking dinner tonight. It is salmon tray bake. Got some ironing to do as well that I need to get on with. I've just sorted out some lunch. This is leftover orzo pasta and tomato thing that I made yesterday with basil and red onion, which is delicious. Sort of like a risotto. It's baked in the oven. It's from this recipe book, the Green Roasting Tin. I didn't inflict it on Ashley and William as they're so unappreciative of vegetarian recipes. I'm just having that with some rocket that needs eating up with a bit of balsamic vinegar on it. Good morning on Friday. Forgive me if I'm a bit out of breath and bedraggled. I've just finished filming a try-on video. That is the remnants of it, which you will see on Wednesday. Oh, I'm hot. How is everybody today? Ashley's at work again today. Ashley seems to imagine that going into the office absolves him from having to do any sort of, not even household chore, putting anything in the laundry basket, putting anything he's used plate or cutlery wise in the dishwasher, anything at all in fact. He's sadly mistaken. I will need to discuss this with him at some length, I feel. Anyway, roll on the weekend. Another week has nearly gone by. I'm going to go and sit at my desk and probably edit this video actually. I think this try-on video ready for next week. I've just bought it. Let me just show you this. This is my bedroom chair here. Which is a lovely chair. I like it. It goes my colour scheme and everything. But the seat bit has not worn well. Not looking so bad in the camera, but it is discoloured and the fur is all matted and there's really not much I can do with it. It's looking really quite unattractive. So I was wondering whether to replace it with this grey one, which does go with the colour scheme. It's a bit officey. I bought it for William's room because he broke his chair, but it's really uncomfortable and he doesn't like it. So I'm wondering whether to replace it with that one because it's not, I mean the back of it is fine still, but the seat is just grubby and unpleasant looking, so I can't decide what to do. I feel like it's too officey. So maybe I'll use it as a temporary measure, but I can't really decide. Oh, I used to be indecisive, now I'm not sure. Right, I'm going to go and edit this video, I think. I've had an exceedingly unproductive morning. Actually, that's not true. I filmed, edited and uploaded my fashion video, but other than that, I've really done very little at all. I'm just looking at this new jigsaw, which is rather hard. I think I showed you it the other day. It's a balloon one with wibbly wobbly edges, and it's just been sitting here for several days. Actually, I had a go at it last night. I think I'm going to separate all the pieces into the individual balloons as far as I can. Weather's improving a bit. Not feeling tippity top this afternoon. I've got a slight headache, but never mind. I've got to cook lasagna for dinner, so I can't decide whether to do that now or whether to have some lunch and watch another episode of Normal People, or whether to watch a bit of YouTube. I think I'm going to award myself the afternoon off. There's no point trying to force myself to sit in front of the computer and do stuff, because I just know that I'm not going to. So, yes, decisions. Right, I'm cracking on a bit with the jigsaw now, and Ashley is. He's been doing a bit as well. It's looking all a lot better. Hopefully get that done over the weekend. I've had quite a lazy afternoon. I've been reading, I've been surfing the internet, looking at new makeup. I've made a lasagna. That was quite a useful thing to do, I guess. And now I need to wash up, so I'm avoiding that. Excuse the horrible lighting. It's just after 9 o'clock, I think 10 past 9 on Friday. And end of another week. Time to finish the weekly vlog. I was just thinking, it's still quite light. It's 10 past 9. It's not light enough not to have the lights on, but it's still pretty light outside. And it's weird because when this whole thing started, when we went into lockdown in mid-March, it still felt like winter. It felt like it was very much winter time, or just barely coming into spring. And now it's only a month till the longest day, so the time has slipped by so quickly and yet slowly, which I'm aware sounds a bit weird, but do you know what I mean? The days hang heavy, but the weeks slip by quickly, if that makes any sense. We were talking about this in our family Zoom chat this evening, and it does fit. We all agreed that although the days sometimes feel long, but the time has gone by quickly, and in one way I guess that's good, but in the other way it's like time's slipping away, but time is something that you can't buy any more of, isn't it? And anyway, I thought we'd finish the week with a bit of a boots haul. I was going to do this as a separate video, but I've got too much lined up in the next few weeks to do it as a separate video, so why not have it as part of the weekly vlog? I popped into Boots and also Poundland earlier this week, and picked up some bits and pieces, so I thought I would show you what I got. What is this random lid doing? Does it come off that? Obviously not. It comes off this. Right, I actually went in mostly to buy some hair dye, which I didn't get because I forgot, because I didn't write a list. But hey, that's okay. So, let me show you what I bought. We'll start with Boots and then move on to, we'll just go with whatever I find here. I got a packet of these Stafford Beach Blonde Hot Shots, which are absolutely brilliant. They're like little individual treatments for taking the brassiness out of your hair. And I have to say, in this light, my hair looks pretty brassy. They're just in sachets. They used to be in plastic bottles, but I guess this is more environmentally friendly, which is a good thing. I tend to put them onto my hair after I've washed it and leave them for, it's called a self-heating colour correcting treatment, to eliminate brassy tones. What does it say you do with it? I'm sure it says you put it on and leave it for 5 minutes. I put it on and leave it for an hour, because I find that's how it works best for me. But yeah, you get 4 in the packet. I haven't got the receipt, so I can't tell you how much anything cost. And it's 5 days since I went shopping for it, so clearly I've forgotten because my memory doesn't last that long. Next thing I bought was a viewer recommendation, and this is the Frieda Frizz Ease Perfect Finish Serum for hair. And I bought this because I thought it might make the ends on the days that I don't wash my hair and I just tend to wet it and blast it with the hairdryer, I get all these sort of, I don't think my hair's in bad condition, but I get these sort of frizzy ends, and I wondered if putting some of this through it might help. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. I think that would be quite an interesting one. Still on hair, I'm coming to the end of it's a Tony and Guy product, and I think it's called Curl Defining Balm or Wave Defining Balm. And I've liked it, but it's not brilliant, so I thought I would go with a sea salt texturizing spray this time, which is called Sibling London Limited Edition. I've no idea why it's called that, but yeah, sea salt texturizing spray. I thought I'd give that a go. Let me just spray a little bit of that. Smells quite pleasant, a little bit fruity. I'm guessing it's sort of sticky. Difficult to tell on dry hair, but it smells nice anyway. Then I also got dental tape, or essential but boring, from Boots. And this, which has been on my beauty wish list for a while, I thought I would try it, is Soap and Glory Cooling All Girls Crackling Moisture Mist, and it's meant to be, let's give it a go, shall we? I'm giving it a, oh, that exploded. Oh, it definitely feels cool as it comes out of the thing. Oh, and it crackles. Can you hear that? How very bizarre. Smells nice. All Soap and Glory products smell nice. Not sure how moisturising it is, but it's certainly cooling, and yeah, it does crackle. How very bizarre. It's a bit gimmicky, I think, but it smells nice and leaves a sort of oily texture, which I guess might be quite moisturising. Interesting. Again, I will update you on that one. Right, then moving on to Poundland. I bought, for £1, unsurprisingly, I've just found the other bit of moisturising stuff that came out, a packet of different sponges, beauty sponges. I use lots of these and I find them very useful. They were unsurprisingly £1. And you get all sorts of different shaped ones. You get little rectangular ones, triangular ones, little flat ones there. Just really useful for all sorts of bits and pieces, and I was running out, so in fact I had run out of new ones, so that's good. And then I also picked up their a face mask, a sheet mask, limited edition gold anti-aging woven face mask, and this is from their range, which is a rip-off, dupe, whatever you want to call it, of Boots No. 7. I've tried a couple of things from that. I think I tried the micellar water, which I quite liked. There was nothing wrong with that. And to be fair, I would have bought it again, but I haven't seen it again since then in my little local Poundland. And I think I've tried a night cream as well, I think I'm right in saying, again, which was fine. So I thought I'd give this a go, face mask. And finally, no, not finally actually, I've got 2 other things that I bought from Boots. I got a set of gel pens because I'm running out of pens, and I like to have different colour pens to write in because it makes me happy, and they're £1. Happy days. And then the final 2 items are sort of gifty items. They're from the Soap and Glory range, and they had 30% off. So this one should have been £10. Sorry, there's loads of seagulls flying up outside and I'm just momentarily distracted. This one should have been £10. It was £6.66, and it's called Clean Getaway, and it has 4 products in it. I showed you the back. Those are the 4 products that it has in it. And I thought for £6, that's actually a really nice little gift to pop in the gift cupboard. And then this one was £3.33, and that has the Sugar Crush body wash in it. I really need my glasses. And the Sugar Crush body buttercream, which are both lovely. Might keep those for myself. No, I probably won't. But for £3.33, again, a nice little gift to wrap up. So those are going into my present cupboard. And that is my boots haul. I also picked up the Health and Beauty magazine, because who doesn't like a magazine to look through, particularly during these weird times. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this week. I hope everybody else has had a good week. And I will see you again on Monday, which apparently is a bank holiday. I didn't realise that until today, for another weekly vlog. Hope you've all... No, I won't see you on Monday. I will start filming on Monday and you will see it the following Sunday. That was all wrong. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've had a good week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.